Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, that's stupid, but okay, it works. Alright, let's try this. Alright. I'm gonna try this. See how it goes. Oh, and it went black. Why? That didn't work. Trying to figure out. I guess we're back now. Got like a super heavy delay in TikTok, I think. So I may have to do something different. But I don't know. I don't know how bad it is. Sorry, anybody watching. I'm trying to figure this out as we go. try and see what happens.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
On that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Way too far out.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
Good boy.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set the defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
On the D lineman.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
See what they do.
Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
What's up, Derek?
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Eric, you in here, brother? You are. What's going on, man?
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10.
4-3. I do not like running out of this, I'll tell you that much.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
That was a bad idea, but it worked.
That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
I hear you, man.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends.
Hey, we'll get some real college football here in about a month and a half, a little bit less.
Turn into long games because of his ability after the catch.
Connor.
It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
On the ground, it's Etienne. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I'll see if I can find it. I know what I want.
Going to work in the red zone. They
says
can't
some
pick
comments
up the
are
first
filtered,
down
but I
without
can't
getting it into
look
the
at them
end
right
zone.
now. So I'm just going to assume they shouldn't be looked at anyway.
Back to throw. It's back.
That's a touchdown.
He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great.
I really want to read that filter comment, but I don't know how to with my computer.
All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game now, everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown.
I'm wondering what else is coming through, which I'm having to, the problem is,
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
because I don't have, I have a Mac and not a PC, I can't just stream it like normal, and so I'm having to route it through the screen share on YouTube, and so that's probably why it's echoing like it is.
On the run from inside his own 5.
I have another method I might try Monday that I think, the problem is I won't have my camera. I bet that is what it's doing. I bet you're right. I'll try to figure out how to mute my phone here in a second. I didn't think about
Clemson
that.
has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
The play-action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
He'll take the deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on. Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I'm also going to wait because this dude's going to onside kick. He's not going to get me. I have a feeling he was trying to onside kick. What's up, Cedric?
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Urasek. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Jukes his way for more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
On the run, it's Etienne. Shakes off the defender. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quick pass on the fly motion. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Now rolling to the left. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football.
He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Fair catch called for and made. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Takes the handoff. It's Etienne. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement, and they're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Looking to pass. It's back. Looking for a deep man. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 30. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Takes it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
How about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead. And lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And
Alright, we should be cooking now. Let me know if that's better. I think that should work. This hat. A little too tight. Connor, let me know if that's better. I think it should be. I'm also waiting to play a dude who absolutely just mollywops me as a person, because it's gonna happen. I mean, I think I'm good, but I'm not that good. There may be a mute just because I'm trying, or a echo just because I'm trying to listen. Okay, there it is. I was just checking to see how my voice was.
between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready
I got
to
Sanford,
turn
which
the
is
dogs
solid.
loose. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all
Just for
be
anybody's in
settled
here
on
interested
this
in
field.
26 content, I'm planning on Monday starting a UTSA rebuild. So I did Kennesaw State last year, so I'm excited to start a new team in 26 and, you know, see what I can do, try to turn them into a powerhouse. So if you want to hop on a follow, that's what I'll be starting Monday at some point. What's up, Zachary?
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I also can't get over how little that looks like Carson Beck. I mean, that don't look like Nico either, to be fair, but I think Nico looks closer to Carson
Line gets
does.
set, first down.
They running the ball.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Using the back as a receiver
They're
on
screening
the
the ball.
screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
What are you watching on your phone?
Sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Sports
Listen,
excitement.
I know
What's
there are
up,
a lot
man?
of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
On the option. He'll toss it. And he's not going
He's
to
definitely
make
about
it.
to go
The
for it.
defense denying him the first down.
The which I cannot stand.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time.
It's either going to get something stupid happen.
Going for it on 4th down in his own territory.
Dang it! I knew what he was doing too, and I messed
well,
up.
They just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got
I lost him on that zig.
So once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now,
which was my fault.
Fresh set of downs.
And the Vols with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse.
That's mine. Thank you.
Picked off. Got room on the return.
Oh.
And they capitalized not only on the
You're lucky there.
but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's why I like using, if I'm in man, whoever's covering the running back. Because as soon as he goes to blocking, I can just bail.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are, and this is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Back to throw. It's back.
Oh, he got me on that one. Yep.
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. A return there would have just
I
been
decided
icing
way
on the
too
cake.
early going to Delp on that one.
For the cake at the 23.
Way too early.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now
all right, but they're going to blitz, though. He's going to blitz, so I know that.
There are
for
a
next
lot of
time.
dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Looking for a crease. It's Sampson.
There we go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
No!
Throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Love the execution.
We're
there
good.
The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
He picked the smart play and then called a timeout to then go to going for it on 4th, which you got me last time, so I can't really say anything about it. But hey, King, I don't have time to hike the ball in there about.
Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter.
Saw that coming.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
I would 100% be punting if I wasn't going to start with.
Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game
going
for it inside your own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
That's why you don't do that.
It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
That did not make a lick of sense.
You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week.
Look at Warren. Shout out to Warren for not overrunning the quarterback. Like I watched him do 100 times. What's up, Bright Future?
Early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Gonna run it. It's Etienne.
Dang, that dude off that
And he was
edge got there
fortunate
quick.
not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Who's the user in? Oh, okay, cool. Well. That's what I'm talking about, though. Everybody's just quitting now. Eric, I think you left, but if you're still in here, I did want to. I think it's the Jackson kid on the Bananas. They asked him if they thought he could beat. If he thought they could beat like a minor league team or something like that, and he said yes. I was wondering what you think about that. Which he said, like, the caveat he said was like some worse or like lower end AA teams, which I think that's plausible, but didn't know what your thoughts were on that.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. Where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today we have two of college football's elite meeting force with force in a battle of top 5 teams as two squads square off looking to hit their stride. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Yeah, I think to me, it's something I want to go see one time, which to me, I've looked on Game Time at tickets, and tickets are asinine. But it's something I'd want to go see one time, but yeah, it's not something I don't think I would like invest heavily in terms of just fandom.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get.
Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
Whoa.
First down for this offense.
I don't know about this one. It's maybe a throwaway play here. We'll see what happens.
Off the play fake on first down.
All right, he's using the.
Snowed under. That type of pressure on the quarterback. That's vintage Ohio State.
Are they doing their own league? I actually didn't know that. So like they're making their own league of people to play.
With all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL, man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Looking to throw, it's back. Dances away.
Jeez, man.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I do think that would help out a lot for them.
And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up.
This drive was kind of... do I got action on this left side?
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
He catch it. Of course he caught that.
Chunk plays are the name of the game.
Couldn't catch a dadgum broadside of a barn in the regular season. He would catch that on this video game.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do some short stuff until he gets off of this blitzing. What's up, JoJo? Not to mention he's using his defensive end.
The Dogs are marching down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
That's something Arian did a lot in the regular season, though. Whipping on blocks.
That's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that
can't really tell. It looks like he's mainly playing.
Make him earn it now on the next down.
A zone now.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down.
We'll see what this corner does with Lovett. Sticks with him.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
All right. Smith's going to be, oh, Smith is not covered either. They in man coverage. No, they're in a zone.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there.
Stopped his own
instead of throwing it away,
linebacker.
getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Climb, Oscar. Dylan.
Runs through the tackle.
There we go.
Touchdown, Dogs! He would not be denied.
Here's RB1.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76.
I don't know what Ohio State's. I mean, I know Caleb Downs is rated high on this game, but like I don't know what Ohio State's secondary is rated total on here, but they are a hard team to pass on, especially if somebody's got a good user.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
All right, let's see what he's going with.
Offense set on first down. Looking for room. It's
Oh
Judkins.
my gosh, they let him through that hole.
Through the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah, this guy's going to lean on.
The sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter.
He's going to lean on Quinshon more than anything. Just fine.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Just going to play in a 3-4 and make him get me out of it.
They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a
the one tough thing about
very dangerous, and
Georgia, in my opinion, is they don't have a 4,
like
a 4-2 front or something like that, which I mean the linebackers are the main strength, which I can dig. But
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Howard. Throws to the
he sat him down.
Got his man downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
There you go, Chaz.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
goal is to get them off the field here, and then hopefully score again before the half. We'll see what happens. We might get a dadgum.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow.
I wonder if he wasn't paying attention, couldn't find the play he wanted. I mean, it had to be a combination of both, honestly. What's this dude waiting on?
He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And
he's literally just going to go for it.
From getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Getting some heat.
I got lucky there because I came off that back guy.
Had a chance and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive.
See what he does here.
They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences.
I'll check out of it if I have to.
Downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Lovett. You'll take this every
dude just
time.
fell
5 yards on
right on his nose.
Play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Ooh, go Trevor. Go Trevor.
Crosses the 30.
Oh, he got behind me.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself.
Should have kept going.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
He's putting himself in such a hole by playing that D in.
And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on him. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback.
I need to play nickel. He's about to start airing it out.
First down. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Ooh,
got
good
it
check.
in the middle. It's
I mean,
oh, there's the ball. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
That's my luck.
Seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They're going to run it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I mean,
well, man, there's some big hitting going on.
That's the route you want to go.
This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
I mean, maybe he makes me regret that. And if he does, oh well.
They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here on 3rd down.
Darwin, what's going on, man? Who's your favorite team?
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
If I stop you here, you're quitting, I know, because I got it. I mean, I got a field goal for sure.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throwing right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Sometimes
accurate.
We don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Now, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing there? It don't bother me, because kept me from giving up any points. But still.
In the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays
I feel like you should be getting Quinshon out in space more instead of trying to go through the
Obviously,
tackle.
you can't get it all back on this stride, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
That was a good play.
And some energy, but it's going to start with this offense.
That was a good play.
Executing at a high level.
That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those.
Oh, you got to pick that.
He took a hit.
He's about to go for it.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback.
What's going on,
They've
Mike?
been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
I mean, it works. Can't say anything about it.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Howard. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Shotgun snap on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Scott.
Like
He's
right
got
there.
enough to move the chains, and
Hey,
they'll
Connor,
start it at
you
the
just missed
47.
Forget the World Movies.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive
Think y'all will
play
get
for
along.
this offense. They needed
What
some
math did you
momentum.
do?
They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way
Is it right?
than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first progression.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
What's up, Kevin?
That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he
Second
saw was
11.
the ball carrier.
Great job,
I'll run
great
that.
feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense.
Oh.
And understanding
Are
when
you
I need to
taking
come
your,
through that gap and come through with
second
bad
board or whatever?
intentions. Those guys are usually 245
That was
pounds of
stupid on my
heat-seeking
part.
missile.
Is that for your second board, or is that
They
just
couldn't stop him from getting
trying
the
to
big
keep up
gainer
in
to
general?
the 30. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise
I'm going
to the
to a
challenge.
3-4
We
here.
love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to
Prayers
stiffen
up, man.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore.
Good luck on
Yards
it.
don't
I know
matter.
you'll-
All that matter with
you'll
these
get it,
defenses
though.
nowadays is points and limiting them.
I have a 15-page paper I have to write, which oh my God, you are third forever. I wrote 2 pages today. I feel a lot better about it than I did before today.
Come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he'll need to
why did I do
loosen
that?
up that arm. And he was
Okay, there's no way you're going. Well,
the pass, and it
at this
falls
point, you
ground
actually have to.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist.
That's why I say
up
this
in
one I
the
don't actually
air.
hate as much.
Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And you didn't get it. Nah, he's about to quit.
And he is going to be short. He just stepped out of bounds, but he was short of the 1st down marker.
If he doesn't quit, I'm going to be shocked.
4th down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that
Not
play.
quitting,
Now
though.
their offense is coming on the field.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going.
I may should have went to Oscar there, but
A really good play by
thought-
this
what's up,
defense.
Gabe?
Seeing it,
I thought,
attacking it, going and
that
getting
was
it.
to me too
Obviously,
big of a
they were on the
risk.
RPO. They weren't full. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Snagged in the middle.
That would have been I've been so
And
mad.
good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Just yet another one where receiver got bumped.
Here on 3rd down for this offense.
What's the score? I'm sure you're in the same boat, but I'm so discouraged with baseball this year. After that game today, I was just like, man, this is just a wild thing we got going on. Cross.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He turns that loose.
Oh my
down
gosh,
right
he
side.
usered me and missed.
Play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
He had me. I mean, that was a sack. I mean, if not a sack, at least disrupted the throw.
Situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first
Take
down,
that, though.
and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
The give and tick, 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 tick,
Why
tick,
would-
tick.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Why would Jurasic not get that linebacker? Like, that's the one thing that I can't stand about this game in terms of just the blocking.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're testing the right side here.
Go, Dylan.
On the move at the 30.
There we go.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Honestly, I would like to do more, but I hate.
And it looks like you got a pretty good drive
I don't know.
going. You're just going to try.
I think the fact that I have to have
Keep
you as a
the clock
medium
ticking.
for
You
it
got a
is
really nice lead here late. Just wanna
prevents
find
me in my
ways to
mind
keep
from
the
getting more
chains
into
moving.
it.
They're doing it.
or more
They make
invested
the
into
stop
it, I
after a
guess.
pickup
What's up,
of
Pete?
3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock.
Oh, that's
let that
cool.
thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Sawyer coming off of that.
Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Jeez, man. I know you've been balling with it, but I know you've been doing that good. That's fine. I'm good with that. I'll kick the field goal.
Target, he got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that.
So
play,
self-made.
Everything away, forcing the
Or Adrian. I guess your name's probably Adrian, not self-made.
In field goal range. What do you do here?
I'm kicking a field goal. I'm up 14.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late.
Yeah, but just tell people $10K. What's up, Thomas? So I am just kind of playing 25 these last 2 days. I do have the deluxe version of 26 ordered, so I'll be playing it Monday. Doing a little dynasty. I'm going to do a UTSA rebuild. Goal turning them into a national title powerhouse. So that's something that interests anybody in here. Drop me a follow. I also do just general sports and college football content too. Oh, Dan! That's why you play defense, brother.
At this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way.
What's up, Devin?
Compete to the final whistle. What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So
that's mine. Thank you.
Coverage, and he picked it off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
In general, All-American. I mean, this is online, so it should be on All-American automatically. But when I play the AI computer, whatever you want to call it, I do play on All-American.
Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get
the interception.
This one's almost over.
We're in cover 2.
He'll come out throwing on.
They are in cover 2.
Caught over the middle. It's Urasek. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally.
I mean, I probably should, but I also don't want to get embarrassed because I'm 100% going to get embarrassed if I go to Heisman.
Why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots.
I may do my streaming, but I get what you're saying. Streaming my dynasty, I will probably do Heisman.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
What's up, Explorer?
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
That is true.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Solid
fundamentals on that.
What's up, Jared?
This freshman.
I need to get a better setup. The problem is I can't use. I have to have a Microsoft PC to be able to use TikTok Studio to get over into TikTok, and I don't have a Microsoft. I have a Mac.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh.
So I understand this is not the most ideal streaming setup. It works, but.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
I wanted you to cut him.
So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
To the air, it's back.
Dominic, what are we doing?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Can the defense stop them again on second
Had a touchdown on that one. I don't know why he paused on that break.
They'll try to slam it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
All right, this is probably the last play.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
May not even get this play off. Nope. Oh well.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do
What's up, Jeremy?
is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.
Didn't see my menu options for my camera. Alright, I think I'm going to play one more. Probably hop off for tonight. I'm sure I'll get the break speed off of me here in a second, but... What's up, Nebraska? Are you online? No. Alright, we'll play one more. What's up, Mr. Bob? What's up, Reese? I wouldn't even pay attention to who I'm playing.
Welcome to Athens, Georgia. Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Glory, glory to Georgia, and the hell with Alabama. I called it, they said late.
Time to get this game started.
I think I need some more Brave stuff in the background. Got the one lone helmet, and that's it. There's a Coke bottle back there.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down.
Oh, he's going to be in a cover 3 or something. Well, no, he's not, man.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing right down the middle. It's complete.
There we go.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw into the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
All right, well,
that was weird.
Trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
I like this alignment.
Scanning the field. It's back. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have
Tate,
much room to
get out
run,
there
not
and
a whole lot of help.
block.
Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's
all right, what's that safety and linebacker do? I got lucky there. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, my God, Tate. Tate
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground. But
I mean, that should have been a pick anyway, but my gosh. What's up, Gloria? It was a first down regardless. I don't really care what they decide.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the
I got lucky with that one.
decided to overturn the call. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bell. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly.
I realize I am being very dangerous to this football at the moment.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down.
And I need to chill.
They're going to throw it again. Dumps it to the back.
Why?
And his throw is incomplete.
That is just hyper annoying.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass.
There you go.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I don't understand why I'm getting these kids that are playing defensive end so much.
And that is what a team of this caliber is.
I'm not claiming to be the best player on this game by any means. I recognize by far I'm not, but I know better than to play on the line.
Scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. On first down, here comes this offense. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Milroe. They get enough.
There we go.
And it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
On third down, he'll try to pick it
Oh,
up.
of course.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond
I
and that
hate
trust.
the use of running quarterbacks. Let's try to mix something up a little bit.
First down to start the drive after the break.
What's up, Lee?
Looking to move it through the air.
I was about to say, should have picked.
He took a shot
So sports
trying
fanatic.
to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On second down. He'll try to make the connection. The sweet feet buy a little time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Got a man. It's Miller. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
Now he's doing this.
The Tide with the first
BS.
and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
What?
Snags it. And he will score.
Okay, that's
touchdown,
stupid.
Alabama.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try.
God, are you just swapping back between your different accounts, going back and forth?
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
That is fair. That's why I couldn't do a regular account just for Jordan. I would get so confused at which one I'm on. You know, I actually never had to log in to our Bash Bros Twitter.
Man, what a drive.
I realized that the other day.
Touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these
I got the Facebook.
commentators like me and Jesse.
Flips a tackle and he's got room. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business.
Let it run to the
49-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
The add on which account? That's what I did. I was just able to change the add on my actual account.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw. It's Beck. Makes his connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chain.
What's up, Ant
for the
Miner?
first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They've got it at the 36 on first and 10.
Like, do you not see the option of how to, or is it just not letting you?
Wide out in motion.
Like, you see the option, but it just won't let you change it.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's dealt. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he
weird.
can run, and because of his
They let me
size
change it
and
pretty
his
quick
wingspan, he's
on
very,
this
very
one.
difficult to cover.
Just inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 19.
I don't think I've ever changed it before, which you probably have never changed yours before either. But
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's going
What's up, Yoshi Gamer?
Touchdown, Dogs!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more.
all right, I just gotta make sure he doesn't score now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top
I got the
by
ball
7.
first.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling
Raylan.
really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
You are
and I don't
so much
expect
faster than
anything
he is.
different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot.
Okay, what are we doing? What's up, Jerome? You talking about like the zoomed out one? Like the super zoomed out one I was just in?
I could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes,
because I swap. So like, normally I play at this angle. But like if I'm going to play D, like starts right here, I want to be able to look at what receiver hits the deepest route, which is my goal. So I mean, it just kind of depends on what I'm looking at. Like this, I'm trying to go in now, and it won't let me.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Oh, he makes the catch. All the way down to the 25.
If I'm just on a linebacker, I'm going to play like this.
For the first down, they'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. A strike downfield. Tackled, but he has a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Not anymore. In this game he is.
Going up top on first down. He's got it.
Why would you tackle him into the end zone? Gosh, he just marched that.
The passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this
all right, I got to do
passing
something
game
to
can
fix
continue
that.
to heat up, look out in the second half.
He's going for it.
Here comes the two-point try.
I got to beat that. Got Justin Williams in right now.
Go straight ahead.
I saw exactly what he was doing, but got blocked.
Two more on the board just before halftime. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback.
I also can't really let him do that.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being completed.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They're trying to get to it. The pressure on him, and the quarterback
Matt risked a sack on that one, but
we'll wrap up the first half.
I think he gets the ball back, which is the worst part of letting him score. Yep.
And the Bulldogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Was 15 on defense. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you're talking about Carson. He did tear his UCL. You're right. I get what you're saying now. He did, in fact, tear his UCL. All right, I got to stop this kid from hitting those mesh routes.
Offense rolls onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz.
open runway ahead. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is
That is my
made.
YouTube.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to set those
going
safeties
off.
closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Line getting set on second down.
Dan wants to play me next.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Little does Dan know, I'm definitely not
And
playing.
he's a
I'm
real
definitely not playing anybody
nowhere
doing
man
that.
tackled in this no-gain land.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to
Dan,
start.
A, this is my
I'm gonna
last
stop
game.
the
I'm
run,
playing
stuff up
anyway.
front. My guys play big
But
up
B,
front. Then if I
that
need to
user
add
was
some
terrible on my
blitzes
part.
to it later on down the road, I can.
But
great
B,
job of the base defense making a
definitely not doing
In
that now.
halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these
Thank you.
Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40.
Thank you.
10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought
Jesus, man. That's what. And he quit. This is what I'm talking about with this game, yo. Like, this dude was. Oh my gosh. Just like the tiniest bit of adversity. Had a whole quarter, which is just wild. Dan, you got to spell better than that, brother. Did he actually even send me a friend request? No. Oh yeah, he did. Well, he already sent me a friend request. Alright. Like I said, though, that was my last one regardless. Dan, I'm planning on streaming tomorrow night, so if you do want to play me, I mean, you probably will beat me, but if you do want to play me, I will play tomorrow night. But alright, y'all, that was the stream for tonight. I gotta go to bed anyway. I plan on being on tomorrow, and then pretty much all day on Sunday, because we get College Football 26, so gotta play the new game. But appreciate y'all joining me. Hope y'all have a great night. Peace.